Welcome to episode 2 on the Serenity SMP. Between episodes, I managed to get some fish. I put them in my fish tank and they seem to really like that corner. I don't know why. Pretty sure it's all full water source blocks in there, so they should just swim about normally, and they do eventually get out, but they do really like that corner. I also started working on my bedroom a little bit. I moved the pillars in from the inside the wall to the middle of the room, so I have to get to decorating this. I have a long list of things to do. I'm not sure what order I'm going to do them in, but this is one of those things. I also built this room across the hall. Had a cool idea. I want to put a kitchen in here. So I had a cool design I wanted to do for that. I'd like to get a farm in here, finally. Maybe finish up some of the rough spots on the walls here. Like in here, there should be, maybe it should all be this white concrete powder all around so it sort of fits in with the rest. Down this way, there's a spider spawner that I need to manipulate into a farm for string. And I'd finally like to clean it up out here, do some terraforming, plant some trees. Maybe the farm inside will be a bamboo farm, so I don't have to look at these things all day. It's a pretty good list of things to do, and I think I'm going to start with procrastination. Most important task of all. I'm here to check out my earnings at my store. My store being another thing on my list of things to do. I have this structure here in the wow, okay, these things are still around. Yeah, I have this structure here in the ancient city that we're turning into our shopping district. By the way, there's a shopping district. We should look at it before I check my money. This is HT's Amethyst shop. Very cool. As you can tell, HT put a lot more effort into his shop than I've put into mine so far. Over this way, we have probably the most important shop of all. Another HT shop. This is where you buy your rockets. Basically, we recycle my profits into HT's profits. Hey, this is new. When you've been off the server for a while, you sort of miss out on these things. This is really nice. I like this very much. What is this? Basalt shop? Ooh, a basalt shop. Nice. 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 This is Elise's potion shop. Ooh, okay, there's some stuff going on in here. All right. Got potions for sale. There's a catalog chest. Oh, cool. Cool. I should do more shopping. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice work, Elise. Shulker shop? 8 shells for 1 diamond. Wow. That's a pretty good deal. This is LCD. This is the light shop. This is a really nice build here. It's got all the lights, everything you could possibly need light-wise. Anything that emits light even. Cool. Very nice. Finn's Farmers Market. Nice. Nice. Oh, cool. Free cookies. Awesome. 1 diamond per stack. What are we looking at? Oh, Finn. Good job. 1 diamond for 4 stacks. Sweet. The alley behind you anywhere? That'd be so cool. All right. Is that it? No, there's some stuff. Oh yeah, no, there's other important shops. Yes, yes, there are. Ease Moss shop. Very cool. Very cool. All the moss accoutrements we could ever need. Carrot's bookshop. Now Carrot is an absolute legend. All books are 1 diamond each, and Carrot managed to secure all the books. All the books. Except for Smite 5 for some reason. But all the books were 1 diamond each. It's amazing. Spins honey, wax, bee related item shop. Yes, that might be it. That might be all the shops. Not so bad. Not so bad. Everything we could really, we've come together as a server and made it everything that's annoying to get very accessible. So that's nice. Vegan's Fountain of Bling. Hey, I miss Vegan's Fountain of Bling. Vegan's Fountain of Bling is this way. Is this Vegan's Fountain? Wow. So Vegan's Fountain of Bling is a repository, all the armor trims. And Vegan has so kindly placed the armor trims on the block that's needed to copy them. So all you got to do is copy the armor trim. You've got the information you need all here. Amazing. Amazing. All right, well, procrastination time is over. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with some of the terraforming of my island. So I'm going to get started on that. Probably put on a TV show, watch something while I do it, and I'll come back when there's something to show. Before I get started on the first task, I did come here for a reason. It was not to give a tour, but procrastination, that's how it works. It was to check my profits. So right now I'm selling bones, some bits from end rating, like blocks from end rating, and ender pearls. And nothing here, nothing here. And then this is bones. This is always sold out. So I got to restock this. That's another thing on my list to do. Got to restock this. Maybe bring a second shulker box full of bones. That might be good. As you could probably hear from my voice, I've come down with some kind of cold. This has all happened in the last day because that was when I recorded the first part of this video. So I spent way too much time terraforming. It's what I started out doing. I planted a lot of trees. And then on the other side of the island, there's those stone outcroppings. So I worked on them a little bit. I'm not finished per se, but I like the idea that at least part of it is sort of a cliff face. That appeals to me. One of the problems I've encountered um, adding all these trees is that the light levels have gone down considerably on the island. So mobs are able to spawn even during the day somehow. Like there's just enough shade in some places where they spawn. So I've been looking for ways to conceal lighting. The island's not safe at the moment. Like there's big areas that are just not lit up. I've spammed torches everywhere, but I'm not a big fan of that because the way it, looks. The problem I face is that the terrain that I'm dealing with, except for that little patch there, is the savanna biome green grass, which is really different than any green carpet or thing we can use to cover up a light. So without turning this whole thing into moss so that I can use moss carpets, I'm sort of left with a tricky choice to make. What I've done in some places, thanks to Blank, who's offered me some advice, was to put some torches underneath or lighting underneath some slabs, which allow light through. As you can see by the tiny wisps of smoke that come out of there, there is a torch under here, and it does light up this spot. Now, I can't put these everywhere because they get, like, it just look like the whole island is made of rocks. So I probably can use some of the bushes that I laid down, and I'll probably lay down some more bushes. I wanted this area to look sort of overgrown, as if this bunker had been forgotten for a long time. So there's going to be a lot of foliage here, and I kind of want the island to be lush, so I'll probably add a water feature in at some point to sort of explain why it's so well overgrown. So that's the problem I face with terraforming at the moment. Last night I spent about an hour just staring at the grass, trying to figure out what to do, and I decided that I'd spent enough time terraforming and I want to get this video made. So I'm going to move on to the next part and I will come back to this eventually. So when we started over here, I cleaned up all the sand because it was sort of out of place. It just kind of didn't mesh with the rest of it. So there's no more sand. And I replaced this was like a cliff made of grass. So I replaced it with some stone. I think I'm gonna modify it a little bit more. I started to um, mix it up a little bit with some andesite and some stairs just to make some gaps and make it look a little uneven. I think I might do that where there's these large flat dirts. It bothers me for some reason when dirt is used like a wall because it's dirt, and dirt in real life just falls over. The next thing I want to do is I want to work on the kitchen that I set a room aside for. This is where the kitchen's going to go. Like I said, I have an idea for what I want to do with it. I'm hoping the room is big enough to support my plans. We'll see. We'll see. I probably could fit it in here. So I'm going to go do that and I'll come back when I'm done. Kitchen is done. This is what it looks like. It's a small kitchen. Remember, this is a bunker, right? So I would imagine that your kitchen wouldn't be sprawling like in a giant mansion, although there is some element of luxury to the bunker. The kitchen itself is not that big. Space was used for other things in the design, I guess. It's got a shelf here. I just wanted to add a little bit extra color. That's why there's a cherry blossom plant. Shelf holds some extra cups. Nice decorations. Here we have the cooking area. Got a smoker, fridge to store your stuff, some cabinets to store your dishes or whatever else needs to go in a kitchen, and of course, a cake, because you should have cake. I think from here, the next thing I want to touch upon is my bedroom. It's looking a little bare. Maybe I want to put in some carpets, a couple of decorations, maybe something to make these beams look a little more interesting. Definitely fix the lighting. Oh yeah, so speaking of lighting, on this level, I'm trying to keep the lighting a little dim, a little moody. I like the way that the soul lanterns and the soul fire add a moodiness to the lighting that you don't have with the other light options in the game. And as you can see here, as we approach the skylight, it brightens up, right? So right here where the portal is, it's brighter, and up there where you come into the base, it's brighter. But as you enter into the living quarters, that moodiness kind of adds a little bit to the luxury. So the same thing I tried to do in the kitchen, but I couldn't find spots to put the lights. And also when I cook in real life, I like to have light. So what I did is I hid some lights up in the ceiling, some regular lights that add, I mean, they kind of highlight the wall a little bit as the light fades down towards the ground. So at the ground level, it's not super dark, but it kind of brightens up the room just enough so that you can actually function with this being a kitchen. That makes sense. So yeah, back to my bedroom. I'm going to put in some carpet. I'm going to put in some, I don't know, some decorations, maybe a reading area. I'm not sure what else to put here yet, but I'll think about it. And when I come back, this bedroom will be complete. The bedroom is done, save for the carpet. I don't have wool, I don't have dye, but I'll get that figured out. In the meantime, my fish have all died except for the pufferfish. I think I know who's to blame, Mr. Pufferfish. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, you. Yeah, what are you puffing up for? Is there danger? Do you feel threatened? Not cool, bro. Killing all my fish. Anyways, here's the bedroom. Got some armor stands for some future fancy armor. We've got a bookcase with some decoration and one of those chiseled new bookcases that we put any books we find over the course of the season in there that need to be kept special. There's a fireplace for reading the books, a chair, and some vases with lighting inside. Did you know you could do this? I did not know you could do this. I think it's very cool. So, anyways, for now, that's the bedroom. And I want to wrap up this episode by finally building my store and not just leaving it as a tower of deep slate in the ancient city. So, I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm going to gather the materials I need and head over there and get it done. Are you excited? I'm excited for the grand reveal of the Boneyard. All right, here we go. I found this design on Reddit, and I'd really like to credit the person who came up with it because it's a really cool design. They had a little more to it than I do, because it was their house, and mine's just a store. But the user who put this up on Reddit deleted their username, so I don't deleted their account, so I don't know who it was. But basically, here, let's get a top side view of this. I tore down my tower and I replaced it with the rib cage of some sort of spiny ancient creature that is big enough to have a store inside of it. I think it's pretty cool. So right now we're a little understocked, and I have to get some glow ink for this stuff because it doesn't really pop. But I got bone meal going for 1 diamond for 3 stacks. So 2 double chests of each is what I'm thinking is a reasonable amount to have in stock. We got bones, 1 diamond per stack as usual, and we got bone blocks, 3 diamonds per stack. Basically, the math is just they're all the same. I'm sure if you really wanted to sit down with a calculator, you could figure out which option gives you the cheapest, best price for your diamonds. That's the shop, the boneyard. I might add some more items for sale in here, maybe like a random liquidations chest over here of stuff that I don't need that other people might. But for now, I think that's what it's going to be. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and until next time, thanks for watching.